What's up everybody, back doing another video for you guys, and today I want to talk about the best place to work for teens. So this would be maybe anyone under 22 years old, preferably over 16 years old, so 16 to 22-ish. I've been wanting to talk about this for a really long time because I didn't find about this industry till I was 18-ish or 19, and I would really wish that I knew about it earlier because I'd probably be at a different point in my life. Now I say I found out at 18 or 19 about this industry, but I didn't get into it till 20 or 21. And the industry I'm talking about is the restaurant industry, specifically sit-down restaurants, like if you're going to be a host, busser, server, etc, etc. The reason why I recommend restaurant industries is because you can move up a lot of positions, and just it really helps out. Like, I'm gonna give you guys an example. The first restaurant industry I worked for was called Elephant Bar, and I got hired as a host. Okay, so the host, you basically seat people, greet people, and then within 4 months I moved up to a busser position. Now some people might think that a busser position is actually a demotion from a host, but some hosts or hostesses don't have get tips as a host. So most restaurants don't tip the host. Some restaurants do. Now when I got into a busser position, I was getting tips. So not only was I getting hourly wage, but I'm also getting tips on top of that. And as a busser, I was making around $40 to $60 every night I was bussing tables. At the time, I was doing 1 or 2 shifts as a busser because I was still a host. Now, I was doing bussing for, I want to say, another 5 months and hosting at the same time. And then after that, I get promoted to a server. Now, this is where things get crazy. Let me explain something before I move on to server. So as a busser, at that time, I was making, I think, $9 or $10 an hour. Let's just use $10 an hour as an example. So if I worked 5 hours, that's $50 in hourly wages. But if I made another $50 in tips, technically I'd be making $20 an hour. Yes, this is not a joke. This is real. This is why I recommend restaurant jobs to anyone that is young enough, preferably during high school or getting out of high school. The more years you spend in a restaurant business, the better it is for you. A lot of restaurants require 2 years minimum to be a server. So if you move up through the ranks, get to a server, you can basically get into any job with 2 years minimum. Now, server is the same thing. You get hourly wage, you get tips. The only difference is you're getting much more tips. When I was a server, I was hitting almost 80 to 100 a day in tips, not even including my hourly wage. So I highly recommend you guys look into the restaurant business. And like I said, if you guys are between 16 and 22, that's the perfect age. Highly recommend it. You're gonna have to start as a host and then move up to whatever, busser or straight to server. Learn the food of the restaurant you're in, and I promise you, your life will change if you're in this. And usually restaurants promote really fast. I got promoted 3 times in the same job within a year and a half, from host to busser to server, and it's a world of a difference money wise. And if you guys want me to explain what positions you have to, like, if you want to be a host and you want to know what a host does, then just leave 5 likes. All I need is 5 likes, and I'll do a video on that. I'll do like what it takes to be a busser, what it takes to be a server, food runner, etc, etc. So 5 likes, I'll do a video on that. Maybe in the future, if I don't get 5 likes on this video, I'm gonna do a video on that, but later on. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. My name was Sikhzero, and I'm out.
Good.